Acts chapter 12. Now about that time Herod the king put forth his hands to badly treat certain of the assembly, and he killed Jacob, the brother of Johanan, with the sword. And when he saw that it pleased the Yehudim, he proceeded to seize Petro also. And those were the days of unleavened bread. And when he had taken him, he put him in prison, and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to guard him, intending after the Passover to bring him forth to the people. Petro, on the other hand, therefore being kept in the prison, but on the other hand prayer was being made earnestly of the assembly to the God for him. And when Herod was about to bring him forth, the same night Petro was sleeping between 2 soldiers, bound with 2 chains, and guards before the door kept the prison. And behold, a messenger of Lord Yahweh stood by him, and a light shined in the cell, and he smote Petro on the side, and awoke him, saying, Rise up quickly. And his chains fell off from his hands. And the messenger said to him, Gird thyself, and bind on thy sandals. And he did so. And he saith to him, Cast thy garment about thee, and follow me. And he went out, and followed. And he knew not that it was true which was done by the messenger, but thought he saw a vision. And when they were past the first and the second guard, they came to the iron gate that leadeth into the city, which opened to them of its own accord. And they went out, and passed on through one street, and straightway the messenger departed from him. And when Petro was come to himself, he said, Now I know of a truth, that Yahweh hath sent forth his messenger, and delivered me out of the hand of Herod, and from all the expectation of the people of the Yehudim. And when he had considered the thing, he came to the house of Maryam, the mother of Johanan, whose surname was Marcos, where many were gathered together and were praying. And when he knocked at the door of the gate, a maid came to answer, named Rhoda. And when she knew Petro's voice, she opened not the gate for joy, but ran in and told that Petro stood before the gate. And they said to her, Thou art mad. But she confidently affirmed that it was even so. And they said, It is his messenger. But Petro continued knocking, and when they had opened, they saw him, and were amazed. But he, beckoning to them with the hand to hold their peace, declared to them how the Lord had brought him forth out of the prison. And he said, Tell these things to Jacob and to the brothers. And he departed, and went to another place. But as it became day, there was no small stir among the soldiers what was become of Petro. And when Herod had sought for him, and found him not, he examined the guards, and commanded that they should be put to death. And he went down from Judea to Caesarea, and tarried there. Now he was highly displeased with them of Thor and Sidon, and they came with one accord to him. And having made Blastus, the king's chamberlain, their friend, they asked for peace, because their country was fed from the king's country. And upon a set day, Herod arrayed himself in royal apparel, and sat on the throne, and made an oration to them. And the people shouted, saying, The voice of a god, and not of a man. And immediately a messenger of Lord Yahweh smote him, because he gave not the glory to God. And having become worm-eaten, he expired. But the word of the God grew and multiplied, and Barnabas and Shaul returned from Jerusalem when they had fulfilled their ministration, taking with them Yohanan, whose surname was Marcos.